Hi, I'm ZonalFear, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the CRKD Nitro Deck. I'm a big fan of the Nintendo Switch. With an excellent range of bigger brother console ports, I often find myself playing AAA games well into the night on my Switch OLED. It does, however, have a problem that until recently put me off using the machine handheld. And that is that the right side Joy-Cons have always felt ever so slightly loose, as if there is a bit of play and movement in the Joy-Cons. I have spoken to other Switch owners who all say the same thing, that the right Joy-Con has a bit of movement in the unit. It has made me hesitant to use it handheld, and for a long time I used the Nintendo Switch Lite for my late night gaming. However, I found the screen a little small and ended up not using it as much as I'd have liked. Enter the CRKD Nitro Deck for Switch. I need to start off by saying that I have not received any payment or sponsorship for this review, nor was I sent this unit to review either. I simply bought this with my own money, and my review of this is based entirely off my own personal experience. I happened to come across this by pure chance, but the moment I saw it I knew I'd be buying it. I picked this one up for £35 on sale from Argos, and a number of factors influenced my decision. The main one was that it made my Switch Lite surplus to requirements, and I could claw a little cash back from my quite frankly far too expensive gaming habit. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. The other one was the singular design of the controller. The idea behind the Nitro Deck is that your Switch simply slides in through the top of the case and clips into place using a couple of catches. More importantly though, is that it gives the Switch a solid single unit feel as the console slides into the case and the whole unit becomes one solid piece. This immediately negated the feeling I was having with the Joy-Cons in handheld mode. All of a sudden everything felt much sturdier than the detachable Joy-Cons. Coupled with the larger screen of the OLED, the Nitro Deck completely addressed the two problems I was having playing the Switch handheld. One, that the OLED didn't feel sturdy enough in handheld mode with the Joy-Cons attached, and two, that the Switch Lite screen was a little bit too small for me. Once you place the Switch in the Nitro Deck, you have to enable USB controllers in the Switch settings so that you can also use a controller built into the Nitro Deck. It's a sturdy, well-made controller that fits quite comfortably in my man-sized hands. The Nitro Deck also features Hall effect thumbsticks, which means that the controller drift shouldn't be an issue for the future. As someone who is having no end of issues with Xbox controllers suffering from stick drift, this is very welcome. Another added benefit is programmable buttons, but honestly I've not yet needed to use this feature to really pass comment on that. One of the other things I also realised was that the Nitro Deck does allow for something else. Occasionally in shops I have come across Switch consoles that are simply the screen only, often for around £70. Buying one of these screen only consoles, as well as a Nitro Deck, would give you a fully featured Switch for cheaper than you could pick up a Switch Lite. On the back of the Nitro Deck is two USB-C ports. One is to charge the Switch, as the Nitro Deck uses a USB-C located at the bottom of the Switch, and also an output USB-C that can be used for the Nitro Deck as a standalone USB controller. It doesn't have any batteries in it, so it would need to be connected via USB. Unfortunately, it will not act as a replacement dock through the output. After using the Nitro Deck for well over 200 hours, I can confidently say this is an excellent accessory for the Nintendo Switch. It's well made, it feels comfortable to use even for my hands for extended periods, and as a replacement controller for stick drift Joy-Cons, it works fantastic, although I appreciate that this is obviously limited to handheld mode only, and as a controller connected via USB-C maybe wouldn't be a better solution than say a wireless Pro controller. At the price I paid for it, 35 quid, I can recommend this all day long, and if you're someone who plays your dockable Switch mostly handheld, I think I would actually go so far as to say this is an essential piece of kit for both a serious and casual Switch gamer. Thank you guys very much for taking the time to watch my review, and if you like this content, let me know in the comments below, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to me. Until next time guys, take care, bye bye.